Welcome to the She Word mini show. We like to celebrate good things at the She Word, particularly if it's something that we've been talking about and sharing. And in this mini show, we have something to celebrate. The Ministry for Reforms has launched a nationwide initiative to provide free menstrual products to students across Malta and Gozo. The campaign, as part of End the Stigma Period, aims to normalise conversations around menstruation, eliminate stigma, and ensure that no student misses school due to lack of access to essential hygiene products. To do this, the ministry is installing smart dispensers, modern vending machine style units across state, church and independent middle and secondary schools. These dispensers allow students to anonymously and freely access menstrual products whenever needed. And I've got three gorgeous ladies to sit down because this is amazing news. So I'm just going to introduce Michela. Thank you for being with us. Tez, hello. And Jais, well, thank you for being here as well. This is a mini show, but I want to ask you guys, as we talk about this campaign. I mean, first of all, this campaign is amazing, right?
Where was it when we were at school, eh?
Right, exactly. That's the point. I mean, I think that's the big question. This is so cool because we've had this conversation, Tez, on shows before about when we started our periods. And apart from the fact that period products have changed a lot, guys, I mean, do you remember your period when you were at school?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I mean, it sounds very interesting for the teens nowadays because it helps to normalize things. So these kind of things should be normalized, and I really love it.
Absolutely, 100%. I can remember going to school and running out of sanitary. Did you have that?
Yes, and you forget sometimes, or you wouldn't have calculated well. And when you're young and your period has just started, your cycle isn't completely set. So you as it happened to me anyway, at some points I was 28 days, at some point I was 32, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And until it settled, I couldn't really gauge when my period was coming. So there were moments where I thought, okay, I'm safe, I'm good, I'm not going to get my period. And then it shows up and I'm like, no, I have nothing. So you go to your friends, you have a period, you have a tampon, you have a pad, you have a this, you have that. And like this, you've eliminated that too.
It was very scary to ask someone to have a period, and it feels like
it's a bit awkward.
But it shouldn't be, because if I am on my period and I need to ask you if you have a pet, like, you know.
Yeah, it shouldn't be an awkward question to ask. Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be.
But it is, and it always has been. But I've got a question for you. What colour was your school uniform?
Wine.
Wine colour.
Blended
blends in. What
Blue.
Oh!
Blue and green.
Blue and green. Mine was black. But I can remember if you leaked, which of course, again, to normalise, happens to every single woman, no matter what age. That was an absolute disaster. So as you said, if you go to school and you've missed the calculation of when
and you don't need to hide the pad anymore, because if
it's literally in the bathrooms now.
So
okay, I'm going to come to Michela because you actually know more about this campaign. So these are machines going into schools in the bathrooms.
Yes. So if you use the toilet and you figure out that you need one, it's right there. It's convenient. You have full accessibility to it.
You have a dongle, I suppose.
Yes, you have like a card and you get your pad or tampon, depending what you want. No, they're completely free.
Whoa.
You have a limitation on how many you can take a month?
No limitations. It's just there. So when you need it, you have full access to it.
This is a game changer.
Oh my God.
I also think we need to be educating people not to take as more than you need. Why? Because they're there like for an emergency, no?
If you can't
do anything about that. But maybe they're young women, so let's educate them not to
but
take
so far
as many.
We haven't experienced any vandalism or
I think
because they're very well educated. I mean,
let's hope.
Yeah, but most of them, like when you have an unlimited as much as you can take, I mean, why you need to take more when there is, a machine.
In fairness, it's a period product. I'm not entirely sure I'd want to stash those away. But I have a question. I mean, this hopefully is going to open up the normalization so that young girls, do you remember when you were a girl, did you talk about periods when you were at school? How old were you when you started your period?
I was
Tess?
grade 6. What is that?
Isra?
I was very young, yes. I don't remember how old that
What
is.
is
Like
grade
12.
6?
Grade 6 is
12.
like 12, 11, 12.
I was 10, I remember. I was very, very, very young. And I just remember the actual moment when it just happened. For me, it was a very big deal even to tell my friends. You know, it was something big.
Wow.
because-
Well, I mean, you're 10. I mean, with all due respect,
10,
I was the same age as you. 10
Yes,
is...
10, 11, yes. At that age,
Very
for
young.
sure. I was very young.
And for you?
14.
14. So we were kind of
Okay.
more of the same age. Obviously, at 10, it must have been difficult. Did you find it easy to talk about it?
Yes. But, I still experienced leakages and, I wasn't fully aware on what I should do, what products I should be using, just whatever I found.
I used.
I used, and they weren't the right products.
I'm
for me
imagining very
sometimes.
many things, but anyway, whatever I found, I used.
But this is an interesting point, and I would say I'm not sure if you would agree. I can remember going to school and having to take the bathroom toilet paper because I didn't have a menstrual product.
I think
and
I've done that
fold-
before.
I think
But
everyone's
at
done
some
that,
point
right?
we've all done it.
Yes.
Even nowadays, at 34,
when
it's
you're in-
happened to me. I would have forgotten it's coming. I have nothing.
Sometimes, yes, it
I
happens.
forget to stash in my handbag, and
When you don't have
Tissues,
nothing, I mean, you need to do something. For sure.
Absolutely. Well, listen, I have to say, what a great initiative. And I'm so thrilled that this is going into every single school in Malta and across Gozo as well. That is absolutely fantastic. And I would say cheers to that.
Yes, cheers. Well
Cheers.
done.
Periods are part of the game, but they don't have to throw you off your game. Try new Always Platinum for up to 100% leak protection, faster absorption, dry feel, and it's more cushiony, so you can focus on your game. It's a new Period, always.